Now, there is no end to Donald Trump's legal woes. As the U.S. presidential elections draw near, the Republican leader's courtroom troubles continue to mount. Just on Monday, a New York appeals court judge rejected former President Donald Trump's request to delay the hush money trial, which is scheduled to begin on 15th of April. The former U.S. president has also been fighting to move the case out of Manhattan. The legal blow came just a week before jury selection was set to start. Trump's legal team had pleaded to delay the trial at least until summer in order to allow for more time to review the evidence, which arrived late. But the judge, who had already moved the trial from its original March 25th date, said that no further delays will be warranted. As pressure mounts on the Republican leader in the hush money trial, legal challenges in another criminal case is also building up. In a trial related to accusations of an election overturn in 2020, a special counsel has urged the U.S. Supreme Court to reject Trump's immunity bid. Here's a report.
No person is above the law, not even a U.S. president. That's what special counsel Jack Smith is arguing in a brief to the U.S. Supreme Court, urging the justices to reject Donald Trump's bid for immunity from prosecution on charges of plotting to overturn his 2020 election loss.
And they're not taking this White House. We're going to fight like hell.
Smith filed the brief Monday before the justices hear oral arguments on April 25th over Trump's presidential immunity claims. In his brief, Smith said, quote, "The effective functioning of the presidency does not require that a former president be immune from accountability for these alleged violations of federal criminal law. To the contrary, a bedrock principle of our constitutional order is that no person is above the law, including the president." Smith is bringing 4 federal criminal counts against Trump in the election subversion case. Those include conspiring to defraud the United States, conspiring to obstruct, as well as obstructing the congressional certification of Joe Biden's electoral victory, and conspiring against the right of Americans to vote.
You don't concede when there's theft involved.
Trump has pleaded not guilty in this case and 3 other criminal cases he faces, seeking to paint them as politically motivated. He's the first former president to be criminally prosecuted, and he's argued for the importance of presidential immunity, saying, quote, "The threat of future prosecution and imprisonment would become a political cudgel to influence the most sensitive and controversial presidential decisions." But Smith's view was backed on Monday by a group of 19 retired 4-star U.S. military officers and other former high-ranking national security officials. They filed a supporting brief calling Trump's immunity claim contrary to the foundational principles of our democracy. They also warned that if his theory is not rejected, quote, "we risk jeopardizing America's standing as a guardian of democracy in the world and further feeding the spread of authoritarianism, thereby threatening the national security of the United States and democracies around the world." 2 lower courts have dismissed the former president's immunity claim. The Supreme Court's decision to hear arguments on his bid postponed his election subversion trial, giving Trump a boost as he tries to delay prosecutions while running for a return to the White House.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.